according to... What the hell is going on? Okay. Because I had this issue...
You're not live. I don't think. Or at least it's not popping up.
Twitch is saying that I'm not
Are
live.
we live?
I'm live.
Oh wait, we're live. We're live now. Okay.
Yeah, it says live because when I tried streaming, I streamed
Nobody
probably for like
anything.
good 20 minutes on Godfall. Are you kidding me? I just spent like an hour going through this tutorial shit to get to level 50 shit, and I thought it was a story mode. But anywho, off of that crap, on to the game talk. We are.
Oh boy.
So
Where
I
do we
mean,
even start?
like, well, we can start with like where we saw like the announcement for it when we saw the announcement.
I was thinking that same thing.
We can start there.
So the original announcement for this, I can't remember which show it was and where we originally saw it, but it was either I think it was Game Awards maybe, or the E3 or something. So the original announcement for this was a first time ever every NPC playable. And as soon as Ubisoft said that, I'm like, bullshit. There's no way.
Oh, they pulled it off.
There's no way they're going to do that.
They pulled it off.
And then they showed the gameplay off, and yeah, they were pulling it off. I'm like, this game is either going to fall flat on its face because it's not going to work right and it's going to be bug-ridden, or they're going to do something that is like totally different.
Speaking of bugs,
never been done before.
You probably just totally watched me back in that car and bugged the fuck out.
Oh, around here is the Assassin's Creed DLC. Anyways, so it's going to take the hardest amount for me to not spoil anything, because I have actually played all the way through this. I can say this: they have updated this game tremendously. So when this game first came out, it did not get received too well because there was a lot of people having major complaints about how the storyline is. Very, like most of when you go to recruit people, you're just getting this very generic little amount of like, there's somebody did me wrong, can you go beat them up or whatever, or steal a code from them or whatever, so I can hack their bank account. But the thing is, you see those a lot. It's like that same type of little mini thing to recruit everyone. Which is not bad. I see the reason why they do it. I mean, if every NPC can possibly have a different story, here's where they make up for it, though. The profiles. The profiler on here, which is, I mean, I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself. It's just so hard to, like, jump in on everything. NPC, though.
I've heard from Inspector Lowe. We're ready for the briefing.
So, my joke about Watch Dogs Legion is that it's basically like, to collect them all. It's like a Pokemon game. Almost. It's like
Hackermon.
Operative. That looks
Gotta
cool.
catch 'em all.
Yeah, Hackermon. Yeah. This person looks cool. I want you. Boom, and then you have to go over there and like profile them, and then make them actually like what is it, resistance, or I forget what they call themselves now. So we do have a full-on story with this. I know I'm gonna be talking over cutscenes. If you want to see the whole thing, go check out.
That's why I got subtitles on.
But there is some very cinematic moments in this that do set up an overall arching storyline, which I thought was actually pretty neat. That it's not just because I mean they could have shortchanged it and just went with the storyline that you build for yourself. That type of kind of. I think it's just bullshit when they do that. That's just. Like,
I think it was kind of cool because this is like the third game in the series. And you're going from the low-tech hacker stuff where you're doing stuff from your phone. You're still doing most of your hacks from your phone and stuff. But now instead of like,
that stuff is being brought back over from Watch Dogs 2. But there are also special abilities that you get for each individual NPC character that you recruit to your team. You can also have, I think it's like 50 some odd recruits. So the story, you are literally customizing the game world and story to your liking, and you are also making your team however you want them. And now that they've updated to where you can customize your team to look however you want them to look, like if you want the granny squad, like you were talking about when the game was first announced, I mean you can go and get a whole bunch of old ladies and dress them up in the granny squad clothing. When this game first came out, you had to, it was RNG on who you got. So you had to pick just, you couldn't customize hair, you couldn't customize clothes, you couldn't customize anything. So
oh yeah, now you can do like you can take anybody and make them look however the hell you want. Like you were talking about, like you found an Einstein-looking guy and then you couldn't find him again, and you were like pissed off about that.
Yeah. Like RNG, through RNG of luck, I found Einstein in the game. It's like literally actual Einstein's face. I've never seen him again, ever, and I cannot figure out where in the game world I found it. I need to look that up again and see if anybody else found him. But it was just this crazy like Easter egg of Einstein he's sitting there being like a jester in the middle of like the markets and whatnot. I'm like, what the hell? Okay. So to begin the game off, you get a selection screen of characters that are totally RNG. And then you start, that is your first, and I think this is the one time where I won't do a spoiler on something in the game, but there is a very cool opening to the game.
Bugging out a little bit.
Whoa, yeah, your game is seriously bugging out. Weird. I've never had that happen before. Their profile pictures aren't working, but their profile, and if you click into profile, can you see the profile? Because that would be, or you can just walk down the street and get the profiles that way. But you actually do have to go into the page to see like the extension.
Yeah, I can
profile.
see the bio. I can go into his bio and you could.
Yeah. R3.
Yeah, that's what.
There you go. So the age, so the other thing is in here too is you'll see associates. Sometimes you'll actually run into people's brothers or husbands, wives, sisters, whatever. I had a father-son combo on my team one time. I think it was. Definitely, and then you can also find like their lawyer, their doctor and stuff like that. Like the profiling on this is crazy of just the different profiles that you end up finding. Sometimes you find somebody who's an addict to, like an alcoholic, or you'll see somebody who is like,
oops,
that are just, there's all kinds of different stuff that you end up finding along the way. But the thing is, if you try and restart this, you're gonna have to restart the stream.
Yeah, that's gonna suck because I've already done. The last time I played, I actually finished up the burrows and had the whole map unlocked. So I don't know what the hell happened. If I didn't save it or what. Because this mission I'm doing, I might have already done.
All right, but however this goes down, there's no way we're letting Mary slip the net again. That's not
you broke my train of thought, damn it.
Let's get to Sandstone.
So I was talking about the people in the profiles on here and everything. There is also some DLC to where you get Aiden and Wrench from Watch Dogs 1 and 2. That's available now. There's also Assassin's Creed DLC on here that was free. That sets up for the next possible Assassin's Creed game of like modern day assassins. I thought that was excellent and awesome. So the one thing that I was like, I don't know about that. So you can't really select the weapons that people are using. They come pre-canned with their own selection of weapons. Also, there's no real way of saving cars at all. So if you have like a really cool bike or something, there's no way of saving it.
Certain characters will.
Some people can call up. Yeah, but it's like,
Sometimes
it's
you guys
like
got a dart gun and. Everybody's got like different careers too. So you got like.
Yes. This, I no joke, I spent like 30 hours in this game just profiling people trying to get before the update came out.
You got a brick
just trying to
mason
get the right people.
Business analyst, and they all have like different perks. Some of them are beneficial, some of them are shit. Like this guy gets...
you should show. Go back into HQ for a second and show like customizing your character too, because that's probably one of the best updates that they did with this whole thing. If you want to do the whole like MI6, you can do that. There's like there's so many different styles. The other thing too, I will say, is this is like a condensed version of London. It's not the full map. It's pretty much, I would say, on the same level of Syndicate, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. It might even be the same map. I think it could possibly be the same map because it
I didn't play
very
Syndicate's one of the ones I actually didn't play.
That's the most modern day Assassin's Creed because it's during the Victorian steampunk era, basically.
I mean, I did play Unity, but
Unity was great. Unity was great. I don't give a shit what anybody says. Unity, it had some bugs to it, sure, but Unity overall was a great fucking story. Arno and all that. Arno and his Templar redheaded lover.
Yeah, you can go in here.
French Renaissance story. So you can see you can customize all these different options it's like you can do full customization suite. You can also go in, and if you get the shops in the streets and everything, then there you go. So you can make your characters however you want them, which is awesome. This was a total update after the game came out, and a lot of people don't even realize that this happened, that they threw it in there.
You can give them some nail polish for that.
All the shops and everything that you find down the street side, as soon as you click into them, you can actually come back to here and go into the shop tab, and you can actually go through and you can buy yourself some suits, you can buy yourself different masks.
Everything that you buy, definitely you can come back here and you can customize any of your characters with.
And it also goes through all the different characters too. So if you buy a leather jacket, you can put the leather jacket on 3 different characters if you want to, which I thought was pretty cool.
Of course,
so
you
you
can
go through and buy everything in every single story, and there you go. Although I will say, money is way harder to get on this than it was in Watch Dogs 2. Like I never really broke the bank of like having $1 million or anything, because just as soon as you buy out the wardrobe for one of your characters, you're pretty much broke again. So that is but there is certain characters that you can actually you can hack the ATMs and everything and get bigger chunks of change from, but it's just
you got guys that will do
find them.
Gambling, like this guy in particular that I'm playing as right now. He's a gambler. He can win you money when you're not playing as him. He'll win and lose money, albeit it's not that much. But
one of the weird ones I had on my team once was an alcoholic, and he kept going missing. So I had to go find him or some shit. I was like, what?
Oops.
Dude goes on like a binge, and you have to go find him. There's so many different gadgets and just abilities, and I mean it is Watch Dogs on another level. You're taking back London. There is a lot of London, England, humor in this too. So you go down the street sometimes, and it's like, hey, watch where you go, wanker. You have all those little Londonisms driving on the left-hand side of the street, and all that, God, what else? So the storyline runs. So this has a very different way of doing the storyline. Also,
it's
as it
broke up into different.
You're building the cast of characters yourself. So there's no 2 playthroughs are going to be the exact same unless you want them to be the exact same. And the cool thing is too. So when this game was originally shown off, it was a permadeath game situation. People complained about it. They changed it. I was very interested in the permadeath mode. The original first night I played this, I played permadeath mode, and then one of my characters got killed, and I immediately regretted playing permadeath mode because I couldn't change my characters at all. Now it's not so bad because you can fully customize characters. But the permadeath mode on here definitely adds an extra layer of almost realism. I would say it's weirdly enough because it's like, okay, this character just got killed. This is your typical Watch Dogs story of the hacker group gets invaded, and you gotta figure out how to take back the city from the government taking it over. There's a lot of references to modern day political situations. well, it's not really another hack. Well, it is a hacker group, but it's the U.S. government is the other hacker group. It's totally a political statement. That's what this whole game is. And without getting too political with it, there is a lot of references in there that are references to modern day political situations that are in the news and everything. God, this one took me a minute to get through. I was like, where the fuck do I gotta go?
Let's see what kind of
So
I've done
again,
this one
you
like
can see
3
like
times now.
yeah, there is like mini games in each level that is the very Watch Dogs type of mini game stuff that's going on, where you're hacking walls and everything and unlocking each individual stuff. If you're trying to get all the masks unlocked, then you will have to use like spider bots and stuff like that.
Yeah,
we needed
to figure out what to do.
So we decided someone had to
overall,
get in the I
enjoyed this more than I thought I was going to. I will say that. For like pop culture references, I think Watch Dogs 2 did a better job at that. But for this being like a reference of political situations in the time of like social media and how government tries to control the it's one of those things of like a political statement about social media and government trying to control people via social media and how that can be dangerous in aspects and whatnot.
That's how I ended up on that butcher's table.
It's Ubisoft doing
Ubisoft.
Again, I don't fault them for it. It's this, that's
my mates died trying to bring her to justice.
The statement that they want to make, so they're trying like hell to make it. Do I agree with everything that is being said in this? Not fully, but that's the nature of politics. Also, it's kind of ballsy that they go political with this, in a way. Again, like, to not go too far into politics. Again, I'm not saying one way or the other. If you agree with it or disagree with it, that's totally your thing. What else? This doesn't really, I would say, overall, I don't remember there being too much of ties into the other games. I think that more or less like the biggest tie to the first 2 games is like you hear something about the second game's group and how they were hacking stuff. You do hear reference to that, but the biggest thing of the whole thing is the DLC that they have, the Bloodlines Dlc. There we go. That's what it's called. And that is probably your biggest like, oh, okay, this ties everything up to the first game. I haven't played it yet, so I couldn't tell you what is actually in it. All I know is it's Aiden Pierce and Wrench. I definitely want to check it out sooner or later. What else? This on next gen, so if you play this on PS5, you do get ray tracing capabilities, and it also runs at 60 FPS, so it looks very, very smooth on next gen consoles. If you're on the current gen systems, then I'm pretty sure you're stuck with 30 FPS. I'm not quite. I can't tell off your stream because it's kind of it's a bit blurry.
I'm sorry.
I can't tell. I can't give them reference, but I think it's 30 FPS. It looks like it's 30 FPS from your stream, from what I can see. So if you're wondering, like DualSense and all that stuff, it's absolutely there on the PS5. Definitely highly recommend playing on the PS5 because that's probably the best best platform to check it out, because then you have DualSense, you have possible ray tracing, you have 60 FPS, all that goodness. Boy, what else? What else did I be missing?
I fucked up. That's what happened.
I went over the story, I went over graphics, we went over gameplay.
The customization
Gameplay
of
is very
characters. You can yeah. Crazy gadgets that you get. I mean, I have a character that actually has bees. Has bee drones.
Oh yeah.
Bees.
Yeah.
Bee drones. And it's like
there is definitely some new stuff in here. It is a lot. Everything that is in Watch Dogs 2 is here. But yes, there is like bees and such.
Yeah, like literally, there's an achievement for taking out so many guys with bees. Okay, what?
The other, the spider bot also, like, you can. I don't know. I do like the spider bot on here. My big thing is I hate spiders, but the spider bot is actually pretty cool to sneak up on people and like climb up their leg and zap them in the face and everything, and just do this whole stealth run. I guess that's another big one too. If you don't know really what Watch Dogs is, or you never cared to like get into it, you can do very, very well put together stealth, and then you can just go guns blazing. Also, you do have to be somewhat wary of like which character you're running in guns blazing with, though, because some characters only have like a little pea shooter. Other characters have, they have light machine guns. You can also unlock in the menus electric firing weapons. So if you don't want to kill anybody, you want to still kind of keep
pretty much everybody has those.
Yeah, and you can, no matter who you're playing as.
I've seen this like 10 times already.
Of course, the other big one too is if you use the electric weapons, then it goes against like drones and such. So that's one of those things. In later missions, you really have to watch out for what you're using. If you're just trying to use a pea shooter versus the armored drones, you're not going to get very far. But if you have, like, I found a Irish redheaded chick, and I'm just like, okay, she's Irish, she's redhead, she runs around with a Desert Eagle. That's my like kick-ass Irish lass. That's what I ran on the team. And then I had another guy that was dressed up like James Bond, has like a silenced pistol, can do martial arts and stuff. I'm like, okay, that's my.
Yeah, you get your spies, your hitmen.
Yeah. You have some people that are more tech savvy, so they can hack stuff quicker or from farther distance. You have your drivers, which you can spawn in cars.
They evade faster. You get you even got people like living statues, like that you can go and just like you get a high heat level. You're just like, oh, okay, whatever, and just go break their line of sight or whatever, and go sit in a crowd and turn into do your living statue thing.
Like I'm thinking about the marketing on this, of like the trailers and everything, and I will say the trailers made this game look a lot more goofy than what it actually is. Like the trailer had this very stylized, artistic feel to it, and the actual game itself is way more kind of down-rooted. See, if he had an operator that was like a construction worker or something, where he could spawn in a lift, you could actually just fly. You could jump on top of a drone and just fly it right up there. You don't have to worry about any of this. So it really comes down to like you have to make sure, and you can actually, if you get outside of the danger zone, you can actually check and see if you have an operator that can do it.
Huh? I'm not even in the danger zone.
Oh, well then you should be able to select between your operatives then.
No. I wish this thing wasn't bugging out like this. Like I got a hacker here. Her hacks propagate, so I mean basically the hacks can go across multiple things. Transient, they could go beg for money and fucking got a drone expert, they get a shock drone. I can make drones betray them. I got homing drones, fast hacking. This guy's just a mechanical engineer. He has a car and a fucking wrench. I got a construction worker here. He's got a nail gun, and you can call him cargo
drone. So grab this dude, and then call in your cargo drone. You can be able to fly right up there. You can fly across the city with that cargo drone. It's very slow, but you can get up to places that you need to get to.
I even got a brawler. I even got a guy that I recruited out of the the brawling rings.
Yeah, the Fight Club. Yeah, that was actually one of the first things I did. I ran through all the Fight Clubs because I loved doing those. And I can tell you too, the combat system on this very like Batman Arkham City. It feels very fluid. You can take on like 10 people at once and beat everyone up.
Since we're waiting for
Sure.
a court interpretation,
Shout out to Sifu, because that game also looks similar to how this thing fights, except for the roguelike. Very different game than this. But shout out to that game coming up. Hopefully it's good. That was a very side note shout out. Yeah, Ubisoft. Do we want to go into a little bit of the? I mean, we already went into the politics side of what this game is getting into, but do we want to go into like some of the questionable things that have happened at Ubisoft while we're going over this, or?
Sure, I mean, might as well.
Because we're only 26 minutes in, I'm just trying to think of anything to jump into. So, yeah, Ubisoft, there's a bunch of people there's part of the reason why this game has slow build-up and people didn't really want to hype it up as much. Ubisoft has been having the same problems that every other company out there has been having with allegations and lawsuits and mistreatment of staff in certain development studios, not all of them, but certain ones. And this game kind of got thrown on the sideline a bit because of all that stuff. I mean, on top of that too, like the original launch price wasn't the greatest it could have been. 100% will definitely say that. I feel like some of the negative press around Ubisoft also kind of impacted it a bit. Same way that Activision is going through the same stuff, more or less Blizzard. But yeah, I mean, to me, it's. I think one of the big things that I would like to bring up as a main point, especially for like a Watch Dogs Legion or anything that's really Ubisoft, so Rainbow Six Siege, or Watch Dogs Legion, Assassin's Creed, any of it. Think about how many people are in the higher up powers that are letting all that stuff go. Think about how many people actually work and develop this game to make all these systems work, to all the amazing voice talents, everybody who's working on this. There's a big amount of like discourse between different people of, if you boycott and don't buy the game, then the higher ups get hurt over the funding, which is just not true. That is just not true. That's not how the game industry works. It's way more like, the people who work hard to make this game, to develop the game, the hard-working people that are just slaving at the coding and the animations and the voiceover work and the music and all the different departments. They're the ones that get hurt off from it. I've heard people try and say otherwise, but it's like, nope, it's just, the people just, the higher-ups have just let go of the workers, and, they're not getting hurt at all. Especially if a game doesn't sell properly, which this one I think came, I'm pretty sure it came pretty close to breaking even on sales figures. I don't think it was like low on sales figures, but it wasn't as high as Ubisoft wanted it to be, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why I bring that up of like, okay, people heard it so much of people being like, oh, I'm going to boycott Ubisoft. It's like, that doesn't do anything. Not really. Other than hurt the ones that are just hard working on the product.
Yeah. Well, all this game was pretty. So far, when I played of it, I like it. I mean, I played the first Watch Dogs. I played a little bit of the second Watch Dogs, and this one, honestly, is probably the best so far out of all of them, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot more going on.
I think Watch Dogs 2 had their story, but this one has a lot more going on with it, gameplay wise. The story on this one is very kind of just like, okay, yeah, you can, like, you must have an idea of who the main villain is, who the actual main villain of this is.
Ready to fight for freedom.
Oh, you must be dead sick.
Like, it's not hard to figure out.
It's been so long since I've seen like the beginning of this game.
I call it, well, there's it's the typical bad guy situation. And I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to say any more than that. But it's like as soon as I heard one specific character on here start talking, I'm like, oh, that's the bad guy. That's the actual bad guy. That they're just hiding in plain sight. Okay. So yeah, it's the ending on this is very like, okay, yeah,
saw it coming.
Yep, saw it coming literally first hour I was playing this.
That was a unique experience.
Yeah, I have to say probably the best mode of transport in the entire game is these cargo drones. Granted, yes, they are slow, but you have the mobility, like you can just get you can go anywhere pretty much.
I want like the ability to assign one vehicle to all my characters, so I can just like if I have a specific like bike or sports car or something, because there's a couple of cars that are actually really nice, and I have a couple of really nice bikes on here, and as soon as you switch characters, you just lose them. There's no way of assigning them or anything. It's like, Remind me, guys. I'm coming to work.
Just don't mind me. I'm just gonna beat ass wrench. How dare you shoot at me? See, there's a damn
if you
box around
that's
here.
actually one of the things with the AI. Usually, if you run in with just a melee weapon, they will run at you with melee weapons unless they have.
Yeah.
They won't pull out a gun unless you pull out a gun. That was actually one of the things where I use that a lot to break AI. In this.
Yeah, you pull out your gun, they're gonna pull out their guns. You run their melee, they're gonna come at you. You start beating them with your fists, they're gonna fight with their fists. Come on, get off the no! Damn it, because that's where it was.
You had to cancel from your like sitting on the platform. The platform will just stay there and then jump in. Oh, that works.
Yeah, but I can do this. Yeah, and there's like as far as it goes to like collect your collectibles and stuff. There's like so many different ways to just get in and out of areas. Like you can get what the hell? You can get like recruit an Albion guard, and you can just walk into these areas, and they won't give two shits and a fuck about you. But you do gotta kind of pay attention because they're gonna be like, you don't look right, and they get a good look at you. They're gonna be like, oh shit, that's one of them.
Yeah. There's a whole mission where you gotta sneak into a building, basically doing a Hitman 3 type of situation where you're like sneaking through, grabbing the disguises, and like you have to just stay out of their cone view and everything. I'm like, okay, it is interesting. It is very interesting. They're using their game mechanics to the full potential.
Yes, and they're staying true to the UK system where your steering wheel is on the right side of the vehicle. Everybody drives backwards. Drives on the wrong side of the street.
So, there is a multiplayer component to this too, which I totally forgot all about. I haven't actually even done the multiplayer on this, but I'm pretty sure it's like co-op only. I don't think there's
You got this little mini game. You got a bunch of little mini games. This one's a pain in the butt.
We definitely don't have anything more important to do.
The soccer ball? I mean, you can't have London, England, unless without the.
Yeah, see, like I can't even get past.
It's a football.
Anyways.
Wow, that you're talented.
Mm-hmm.
He's been using this controller for years. Can't juggle a ball.
Nope. When it comes down to rhythm shit, sometimes I'm just don't have rhythm. I hate to say it. Sometimes
as a bass player, this is very.
Well, it comes down to like Guitar Hero. Playing Guitar Hero and shit back in the day, that was easy.
Sometimes I just don't have rhythm. Oh no.
Well, that's gonna be more muscle memory once I start figuring out,
Well, there's a lot of rhythm in it too. So trust me. Your right hand's
have my
doing
days.
rhythm. Your left hand's doing the muscle memory. What else? I'm trying to like think. I don't really remember the soundtrack too much on this.
They got all kinds of crazy stuff. You can get like classical music in here. Or something.
Yeah.
Like it's a lot of
driving on the wrong side of the road.
They're driving on the wrong side of the road. I'm driving on the right side of the road. I am American.
No, you're driving on the
I
wrong
am not
side.
English.
No, you're English. You're playing as an Englishman.
Well, they need to learn how to drive like Americans.
The English lifestyle.
That's why we got away from them, because they didn't know how to drive on the right side of the road.
Whoa! Bring it right back to politics. How dare we have a 4th of July? If you don't know my reference, go look it up in a history book, kids. Your schools might not be teaching.
It's like one of the first things you learn in fucking school.
Nowadays, who the hell knows?
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
this one you can't just run around and just hack people's phones and get money. That's
you have to have the right character.
The right character can do it?
Yeah, you have to, like, certain characters, you can't actually hack everything. They have to be, like, a techie type of person, and they can, like, run around, but you don't get that much ETO, ETCO, well, where the hell they want to call it?
All these damn roundabouts, all these crazy-ass things. I mean, come on.
I'm in the back. That's an old TikTok thing now. Jeez. This is why we don't let him drive. This is just... God.
That's why I make a great getaway driver. I don't give a fuck. I just go.
No, you start plowing into everything, you get stuck, and then we're like, okay, next vehicle. You're not driving anymore.
Some Albion guards posted here are selling pallets of high-tech.
Where's my Silent Hill mod? Go into the back alleys. And...
Hey, how's it going?
Time to destroy fewer things.
Oh, the current gameplay you're seeing too is on a PS4 Slim. So
yeah, so I apologize. Like all my streams coming from PlayStation 4 Slim.
Game runs a lot smoother than this. Looks a lot better and runs a little smoother than this.
Yeah, I really wish I was playing this on a PS5, and it's really shitty internet connection too. So
yeah, so you're getting the
that's why my bitrate is trash. Oh, it's below me. Hi, how's it going?
What did you say? It's gonna blow you. So yes, we have parkour into beating the snot out of somebody with a wrench, and then he's gonna get his ass beat because he doesn't know how to counter properly. Oh, there it goes. If he was in a fist fight, it'd be all over. Yep, it was already open. That's a fan.
Shush.
There you go.
I figured it out.
I just want to give a shout out to George for winning 100 ETO at COs. At CO, I forget what the hell they actually call it. Edo? I started calling it Ezio. That's why I forgot.
Ezio.
Yeah. I got to spend 1,000 Ezio on this.
There are the weapons.
Hey, look, another honest.
So the next Watch Dogs, Watch Dogs 4 or something. What would it look like? Where would it be taken?
Oh God!
What
Where would it go?
The circumstances of it?
Well, look at you. You stamped out that conspiracy.
So they've been to Chicago. This is in England.
You know what? Let's go to one of the big tech capitals of the world. Let's go up to like frickin' Japan or Korea. Someplace where there's a lot of tech.
I could see Japan. Korea might be very political. I don't know.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay, we'll step away from Korea because that's probably a bad idea. Japan would be kind of fun.
Japan or New York, I could definitely see either one of those two.
Oh my God, I forgot how to Dodge. There we go.
Fuck it. What about like France or something? So France in the future where everything's tech and taken over, and then every time you run down the street and go ho ho ho, and you get over it. Ah, see.
Oh, fucking Jesus. That's about as bad as what we found out that we can do on the on the
I just said,
quads.
talk to you.
We're like screwing around on the quads on Fortnite today. He's up there laying on the horns, and all of a sudden it's just like.
Everybody just turned off the video because you said Fortnite. Like, how dare you? We've never done a game talk on Fortnite. Yes, we did.
I think we did. Yeah, we did.
Yes,
I think we were talking about
When
battle
everything
royales
on
in
the
general.
spot,
Yeah.
There's no conspiracy. Just the usual gang of profiteers.
But yeah, that's
Yeah, so
pretty
you
much
can do, like-
Watch Dogs Legion in a nutshell. It's got a decent story. There's some good moments in the story. It's just I didn't think the full story on this was like greatest thing ever.
Want to put the skills to good use?
Vehicles.
It takes hours
Oops.
to move along.
Why?
That's it. That is it.
You're
Who
just-
was driving the Scar? Oh, it was driving itself.
Wow.
So I can't.
Self-driving. Oh God.
Self-driving car just hit me. Who do I claim insurance on?
Yeah, go talk to Elon Musk, and we're gonna settle the lawsuit by Geico the Gecko.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah, we got this. Maybe Flo. Maybe Flo will have the which one sells you auto insurance?
I don't know. Are you?
Which one? I just
Down with Albion. Dude just chilling there. He's like, what?
Why are you
Yeah,
beating up the
what?
civilians?
That wasn't a civilian.
the
That was an
hell?
Albion.
No, that was
Yeah,
a
see,
civilian.
right. Look at all this stuff right here. It's Albion.
Oh my God. Nah, that was.
It was totally
that was
justified. And this
civilian
dude just like, yep,
It's
nothing
the
happened. I'm just
civilian
gonna, yep,
undercover. That person was undercover trying to infiltrate Albion. He just beat the shit out of him. And that's what it was. He wrecked her whole mission. and her
Got a
day.
bodyguard over here. I'm just physically fit. I thought he wasn't physically fit there for a second. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Unlimited range for Takedown Thief. He steals Ito when he's in Sticky Fingers. See, I mean, there's all kinds of.
DLC for this. And going back and playing Splinter Cell, I could definitely see like a Sam Fisher DLC on this. Like Sam Fisher fits in really well with Siege and this. I feel because Sam's all about the gadgets and everything. Even though he'd be bitching about like all the like how the hell do you use a cell phone and everything, it'd be funny as all hell. Hear like the old guy trying to like hack into stuff and whatnot. He wouldn't be the hacker, but he would be. Yeah, he would be working with the hackers to try and solve a terrorist thing in England or something, which would be perfect for the storyline with this too. But yeah, like I don't know, like Splinter Cell DLC could go a long ways in this. We already have an Assassin's Creed crossover in this though, so we'll see. But yeah, I think I've gone over everything. I would recommend checking this out, especially if it's on sale. I would definitely recommend checking it out.
Yeah.
I
mean, it's
good overall.
A good time waster too. If you need something to kill time and you just want to go fuck around, I mean, it's on the level of like GTA kind of bullcrap that you can do. I mean,
GTA England.
GTA England. Yeah.
That happened actually once already. Like,
was it one of the originals? Yeah.
There's a DLC expansion pack for GTA 2.
What? GTA 2 was back on the OG PlayStation. We didn't have online gaming back then.
Yes, but they sold an expansion pack disc.
Oh.
That was GTA 2, but set in England. It was basically the same game, just reskinned. We did have expansion packs before the internet.
What are you trying to... Just go!
I don't know.
There.
Your stream is lagging.
Yeah, probably.
It's very pixelated.
Yeah, because my bit rate, my internet's going to shit.
Just to tell everyone that the stream is not representative of the final product, and this game does not look like a Nintendo NES title. It's not 16.
See what we got here? We got a skate park.
Ray tracing.
We got this nice skate park. Where's the skateboard? So you can go to start pulling some Tony Hawk.
I don't know. I can't see anything. What the hell is happening? It's pixels everywhere.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Blocks. Oh my god.
Like I said, my internet's going. My internet's dipping.
I mean, it's 16-bit right now.
Oof.
It looks like it's a SNES game.
But yeah, I recommend the game if you like the other ones. Al, have you haven't even played a Watch Dogs game yet? Definitely check this one out. If
you like GTA, or if you like anything that's like the sandbox formula, definitely Watch Dogs is going to be one of your cup of teas. Also, if you like Saints Row, it's not as goofy as Saints Row. It's more down to earth, but it's got kind of the Saints Row isms of like different tech stuff that you're doing in it. But also, I will say for Watch Dogs Legions itself, if you played it during launch, I would highly suggest coming back and giving it another try.
Yeah, I didn't even play it during launch. I got it.
The launch version was very restricted. Like the launch version was very restricted on what your teams could do and be, and and RNG was heavy in it. And then they switched it up to where it's like, oh, you can customize everything now. So now the game is just it's your theme park and your custom story to do whatever. Every NPC is playable. Yeah. Highly recommend if it's on sale or something to go check it out. I can. You're profiling everyone and being like, look at this guy.
Unemployed.
Cameraman.
He's a singer. Unemployed. I already did the unemployed guy. There we go. Designer. Graphics designer.
There's a game developer in here somewhere. It's where if you get them on your team, you get a trophy for it.
Yeah, you get a game developer. There's a few of them. Get a barber.
Like I said, there's so many different profiles and just backstories that all the characters have. Like, they are NPCs that you can fully control and put on your team, but they all have different
unemployed, but you're a skilled investor.
Which is awesome to see.
And a gambling addict.
Again, there's nothing out there like this either. Where Fallout is the exact opposite, where it's like you only play as your main character, you can kill or save every single NPC, but this one is actually where you can play as every single NPC. Never been done before.
Yep.
I would love to see where Ubisoft takes this technology in the future. I hope it's not Assassin's Creed, because I feel like, or maybe they could do Assassin's Creed with this. Recruit every single one of the NPCs into the Brotherhood. Make your own Brotherhood in Assassin's Creed.
That would be kind of cool. Take it to modern day, and then throw this into it. Without all the hacking and bullcrap.
I mean, they could take it modern day. They might not. I don't know. Which everybody's gonna be like, well, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood was exactly that. Yes, but like in this level of like every single NPC, and everybody had backstories of. I guess if they went modern day, you'd have even more variety of backstories. This dude's got
a landlord with a grenade launcher. Man, I'd hate to piss him off. You didn't pay your rent.
You goddamn kids, man. All that racket. Boom.
I want to check the thing.
So is there anything else that we're missing? I don't think there is.
Not really.
We've fully gone over everything.
A team medic could definitely come in handy.
The city will look a little bit different when you take over territories away from Albion and the government.
You'll get like all the different districts. You'll get like missions to do. Like you got to do all the missions in that area, and then you get a whole nother mission to like get everybody going. Oh yeah, fuck Albion.
I will say the operatives that I was getting in my
Yeah,
place.
Buckingham Palace. I told you that.
Like,
that's what I fucking said it was.
Like I don't know if the yeah, but it's not the one that's over top of the river in the, or is it? I don't know. Because there's one that it's like right next to it's right next to the bridge and it's got the river there and everything, which I think it's mid-map. Oh, it's the fucking so the literally middle of the map, the bridge that's going through the middle of the map. There's a palace over there and whatnot. Yeah, like that's City of Westminster. I'm pretty sure it is. It's like one of those buildings. Anyway, I would say one of the things that was like, I think the specialists, you should be able to pick between 3 of them, because I was getting some really just like generic looking, oh, this guy's supposed to be like this ultra spy plus specialist operative, and it just looks like Johnny down the street. I'm just like, like nothing screams specialist operative about the people that you unlock.
Mm-hmm.
I would. That's like one of my few gripes with the whole game. But the Assassin's Creed free DLC and everything, awesome. I mean, it ties it back and throws it back to Evie and Jacob in a way. So yeah, there's some really cool stuff to be seen in here.
You're definitely dead.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like goofing around. I was playing around on this off stream, working on it. I was just walking around and I found a person walking around that looked like a damn zombie. I shit you not.
Could very well be. There is a zombies mode DLC that they came out with for Halloween on here.
It was weird as fuck.
Oh my god. I just thought, like, okay, hear me out. A Matrix game with this, where you are like running around and hacking stuff, and
just found a drug dealer.
Every NPC is playable. I think that should be maybe a game talk. Also, is you want to do one on tech demos, and they have the Matrix tech demo. I think that'd be a kind of a great little thing to bring it all the way around.
They're trying to steal my job. Get a podcaster
here. Yours and mine both. Well, I'm a content creator. I'm not a podcaster, so I'm set.
Oh, yep. Here's one with a paintball gun. That's actually another trophy right there. You take down a bunch of Clan Kelly goons with headshots from a paintball gun. Sound designer. I mean, it's just crazy. Professional cosplayer, comedian.
It
Tell me
really
a joke.
Does. It makes you like
what's funny?
As you're walking down the street,
smoking an e-cig too. Look at that. Lone shark.
Seeing all the different profiles and everything.
But yeah, definitely worth checking out. I highly recommend it, and it's good fun. It's a good game just to screw around on for a while. I mean, you can spend hours alone just building your team before you actually start the game.
Yeah.
And then going through and customizing them so you have your looks, you have your grainy squad, or your clown squad, whatever you want to do,
That's like part of the reason why I didn't actually stream my playthrough of this, because I've spent 20 some odd, 30, 40 hours just trying to do a catch 'em all and build up my squad the way I wanted them to look, and then they put customization options on here, and it just totally cut that time down to about 2 hours. I was like, well, shit.
Yeah. Well, I guess that'll call it on this one. So, yeah. Thanks for checking it out. You can check out on my YouTube. I got other game talks. There should be some more coming up in the future, hopefully, as long as I can get off I remember to sit down and do them. Sometimes it's just time management.
Wow.
My time management sometimes is not that great.
It's horrendous.
Yeah.
It's horrible. It's just that's just the worst thing they have is time management. Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you work third shift, your schedule's kind of screwy.
Even when you're off for like 2 weeks at a time.
Yeah.
Terrible time management.
I'm not gonna lie. But yeah. So you can catch me over at Twitch and Twitter at Frost_Bite84 at the YouTube at Frostbite. You can catch good old Warwolf here at Warwolf Across Everything, and you know, I'm not saying you have to. He does play guitar. I mean, I guess he's okay. You can check that out over on Tone Wolf.
There's going to be Tone Wolf nights on my Twitch channel too. I keep forgetting to promote that a little bit.
Shit.
Yeah, I'll be playing live. So if anybody wants to be like, you suck, I bet you can't play this, I'll be like, watch me.
Play Into the Fire and Flames by Dragon Force.
No joke, I got down to the actual rhythm pattern of it, so I'm getting there.
Takes
a couple tries.
Didn't they say they had to actually edit that to get it to do that?
You can okay. You can play it. Technically it's two guitarists playing it side by side, but you can play it. Yeah, it's just like the rhythm of it is a pain in the fucking ass to play because it's so fast.
Mm-hmm.
The guy who made Through Fire and Flame streams on the regular.
Really?
It's what the hell's his name? He's on the music section all the time.
Okay.
He's a very cool dude.
Cool.
Very sidetracked side note right there.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. We're at the end of the stream, so I was just about to wrap up, and yeah. So keep your eyes peeled and go check out Warwolf. I think if anybody's watching this at the moment or going to be watching this in the future, I think what's your big stream coming up here?
Well, we have a Matrix movie coming out, so if anybody has ever seen my stream, you know I tend to be a very big Matrix fan. Neo is a personal favorite character of the movies, of the kung fu action movies of mine, and also my talking screen is the Matrix Code. So yes, we'll be doing Enter the Matrix, Path of Neo, and probably I'm going to try and watch the movies on stream, sort of, as much as I can get away with doing it. And you know, there'll probably be, if anything, like a little window in the bottom right hand corner or something, but if anything, I'll try and watch it, have my reaction on stream. If you want to watch it alongside me, I'll have like the video player number of, you know, the timer on there of where I'm at. But yes, Matrix is coming up there. Hopefully, I'm planning on possibly we might do a game talk of sorts, or maybe a extended Let's Talk of my own podcast that I do of the Matrix. Just had a Matrix Awakened. So if you have a next-gen console of a Xbox Series X, S, or the PlayStation 5, you can check out a tech demo where you can literally free roam around the Matrix world, and it's amazing. Definitely have a bunch of stuff coming up using that, so I'm very much geeking out over the top of just like wanting to make a big movie or something out of that. But yeah, that's coming up very soon. Enter the Matrix and Path of Neo, the PS2 games from way back in the day. We're gonna do a retro night or two.
The one I remember playing was, I think, like the very last mission. You had to shoot out the front tire of an airplane with a sniper rifle
with ghosts. Yep.
Oof, God, that was so hard. I struggled to get that damn shot off.
I could, back in the day, I could do it on the second shot. Sometimes the first, because I literally entered the Matrix, the disc fell apart. I had to go and get a new version of the disc. I played it so much. I killed the damn disc. I played it so much. and I damn near killed the PlayStation playing so much because it was just I love the Matrix. That's I have trilogies of movies. That's my favorite trilogy of all time is the Matrix. I can quote that damn thing front to back. Which is going to be, like I said, that's why I wanted to like watch the movies. It's actually been a while since I watched the movies all the way through, but I've watched like bits and pieces of it just because I don't have time enough to watch movies a lot of time anymore.
Yeah,
but
I feel you.
I definitely want
watch
to
the new Venom movie. I still haven't got around to finding it.
I have it. I just haven't. I've been watching the damn Beatles stuff, and also to tie this back around with Tone Wolf, I might have some ideas to formulating of doing some new original songs. So Tone Wolf for right now is just cover songs, but I have some ideas floating around. We'll see. I'm toying with them. Between the Beatles and the Warning, a band on YouTube. Three Sisters over there. Big shout out to them.
Oh, that failed horribly.
It's this guy. He's just trying to cause just creating chaos.
That's what I
You
do.
should have had permadeath on. Also, sooner or later, I'm going to do a permadeath run of this game on the hardest difficulty on stream. I want to see just how long I can last. I'm going to say up until the second hour when you have to run into the gang bases. And like take out all the gang members or whatever, that's when I'll probably get like destroyed and have to recruit more people or whatever. But yeah, we're going over the top of the hour mark. We've talked everything there is to talk about this. Go out and check this thing out, especially if it's on sale. Go check out our social medias, would you? Hit the like button, the follow button. We're desperate.
Yes. I need
sooner
that
or later we'll sell
viewership.
bathwater and show feet. What?
I'm gonna set up a webcam and just start recording. Put up streams where I'm sleeping.
Yeah,
watch me sleep.
He's gonna do a sleep camera, and
he's just listen to me talk in my sleep, and watch me scratch my ass.
And don't worry, Twitch. It'll be safe for Twitch. You'll wear pasties. Don't worry about it. Should we announce the other stream? Hi ho, off to war we go.
Oh yeah, we're talking about doing some co-op with Chivalry 2, since it's a free weekend.
Chivalry me Tumbos. Free weekend going on. Go check it out.
Yep, it's a fun game. I loved it. Sadly, I only have so much time to play online games, and right now Fortnite's taking up all my online game time with this new season.
I'm wondering if Chivalry Me Timbers is going to actually get me, or if it's just going to be like, I'm bored as shit with this. I'm really curious to see which way it's going to go. I could hate it. I could love it.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see.
But, yeah. So, that's it for this game talk, and until next time, everybody. Stay frosty.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, fuck off.